Hello, this is Samir the Knight, and welcome back to another stream on Twitch, of all places. Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Wednesday. We'll be starting in just a moment. So again, I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Thank you for joining me here on Twitch. Kind of made the decision I'm not going to stream on YouTube anymore. I'm just not getting out of it what I wanted. I was trying to differentiate myself a bit and try out something new by trying to try to stream on YouTube instead. And it honestly, and I've done it for like, it's almost been a month of me doing it on there, or streaming on YouTube rather. And honestly, Twitch is just better in regards to reaching new people and people finding your channel. And if you think about live streaming, you don't really think about Twitch or YouTube rather. So, and it's easier to kind of like interact with other people as well. Like they have tools such as like rating other streamers and things like that. So, I decided I wanted to make leverage of those things. Even though and quite honest with everyone here, I have no real intention of trying to get affiliate for specific reasons, which will come up maybe later, depending on how things go. But above all else, this is just a hobby, so I hope people enjoy the content above all else. So on that note, let's talk about what we have planned for today. So I am level 40 with Scholar, so I want to go over the level 35 quest with Alka Zolka here and the level 40 quest just to make progress on that. And then we have several options, which we'll have to see where we're at in terms of time. But I have Dark Knight at 68, White Mage at 68. So we have one quest for the both of them to do, and Black Mage is at 70. So I definitely want to do the last job quest for Black Mage. So we want to do that, and I might do one of the two or both if we're good on time, so we'll see. And even before that, I kind of skipped over. We're playing Final Fantasy today instead of, my usual Backlog Wednesdays kind of thing, because I beat Crash 4, which I was playing earlier, so I need a new game to play. And I put up a poll on my Discord, but I'll share it here. So there it is in chat. Yeah, if you're interested in letting me know. I have much more games than that, what's on the list. There's 3 games on there. Ghost of Tsushima, Yakuza 4, and Oddworld Soulstorm currently, but my backlog is a lot more than that. Those are just the ones that I would pick first, at least. So just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to kind of decide what I should play, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. The link is there, and it's also on my Discord if you want to jump on there. Links are below the stream, and yeah, you'll find the link under the announcements section where you can look at the same thing. So looking forward for some feedback. Okay, so let's jump right into it, because we have a lot to do and a limited amount of time to do it. So let's get on with it. All right, so I had some time to practice with Scholar quite a bit. In the course of leveling, I was just running dungeons and practicing how this is different. And let me tell you, it's definitely a lot different. It's a little bit more difficult, or different. It's definitely different, and it's still early on. And I don't have all my tools yet, but yeah, it's definitely a different mindset in terms of trying to do the healing here. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Ah, Samir, I was hoping you might come along. Deciphering the treaties has proven more difficult than I anticipated. It's getting hard to speak because I have a fucking cough drop in my mouth again. Let me just, real quick, well... has proven more difficult than I anticipated, but I have nevertheless made progress. It contains a wealth of military knowledge, much of which details the role of scholars in Nemean units. Apparently, a single scholar could provide effective support for an entire party of marauders. They would employ their magic to heal their wounds and enhance their abilities of their allies. Moreover, they often served in leadership roles as they were highly trained tacticians. But how swiftly the remembrance of all things is buried in the gulf of eternity. The treaties indicate that Nemean scholars wield a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Precisely why you lack these spells I cannot say. However, the fault may lie with your fairy. One cannot surmise that the knowledge contained within the soul of the scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, if she cannot remember the ancient magic, it would suggest that... A thought occurs to me. If it's indeed the case that the fairy, having been sealed for 1500 years, has yet to fully regain her senses, perhaps visiting a familiar location would hasten the process? And I can think of no more familiar place in the city of Nim. Rather, what remains of it in Outer Lenosha. Explore the floating city of Nim. In Outer Lenosha. Interesting, okay. Is that what that place was over here? Wow, okay. I was always wondering what this place was over here. Because there are like these ruins over here. Can't really fly very much here, but floating city of Nim. Interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, well, yeah, usually when you come through here initially, you just kind of run through the path that's over there on the side, but... wait, what did it say there? The fairy still remembers? I missed it. Wait, they wouldn't expect you to be able to fly at level 40, so you should be here on the ground. Unless it was like right here. Ah, okay. The fairy strains to remember. Now the question is... oh, whatever, doesn't matter. I have the ability to fly, so it makes it easy to get to all these things. Forgotten Whisper. The fairy strains to remember. And I don't even have my fairy out. Let's actually bring it out. Yeah, I've had the time to kind of situate how I want my things and figure out what abilities do what. And again, I had some practice running some dungeons. I stuck to whatever abilities I have access to. So, you know, right now, well, at the time I ended off the last video, I was level 35. So I stuck to the last dungeon that was just like 32, I think. I didn't go in any of the higher stuff, so that would make use of any of these abilities. Because now I'm 40, I technically have access to these too, but I haven't, you know, like I haven't even learned Sucker yet. So it's like, let me not do any of the higher level dungeons so I can. One, I could have gotten more experience, sure, but at the same time, I wanted to unlock the abilities first with y'all, and then actually start making use of. I didn't want to go to like a later dungeon and not have all my abilities, because then I'll be underperforming. So definitely don't want that to happen. So Okay, let me... The fairy strains to remember. So the fairy is like I'm summoning it, but it's not like a... You know what? I actually haven't really read into it. Like, what is carbuncle, as an example? Is it just because everyone has their own carbuncle? Is it just an ethereal creature they create, or are they actually living, breathing things? Like this fairy here. I don't know. Anything familiar here? Observe the distant Nemean ruins. It's a cloudy sky. There might be stuff out there. I see stuff in the background, but the weather doesn't help right now. Yeah, this is really not the greatest time for me to be coming over here. This is not helpful. I can't see. The forgotten whispers of Nim have rekindled the fairy's memories. Alright, where am I going? Am I going back to the... Really? Okay, so I just literally have to come over here and... go explore and come back. I guess you would normally have to fight some things too if you're coming here by foot, but... Well, with that, we'll get access to Succor, hopefully, and we'll see where the story goes from here. I wanted to make use of that, because I think that's the one healing spell that you can place down on the floor. I was reading it earlier, but I forget. Welcome back, Samira. I gather the experiment met with success. Then this strongly suggests that each fairy is this distinct individual with her own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Okay, that kind of answers the question earlier. Well, I must redouble my efforts to translate the remaining text. At this rate, your discovery threatens to overshadow mine. Not to bemoan your accomplishments, but I have yet to decipher any equally amazing stratagems. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. It's just kind of odd to have, like, scholars here in the Marauder's place. The fairy imparted her knowledge. Okay, whatever. I didn't get to read the whole thing. Alright, so now I have this, which is an AoE heal. Which gives me Galvanize, just like the other thing does. Yeah, so what does this do again? So Cure Potency is 180 because it's an AoE heal. And like this one, like this spell, excuse me, grants Galvanize, which gives me 125% shield based on the amount of healing I do with the heal itself. And I was asking this, when critical HP is restored, that just means if I do a crit heal. That's all it means. I thought when I talked about it last, I thought it was like if I'm healing when I'm in critical health. That's not what it means. It's just a critical heal, which could actually play really big if you actually build crit into your build. You can always get like critical heals, like, or almost always, in like later levels and stuff. So I can see why people might build that as an additional stat. Okay, does not stack with Astrologian's Nocturnal Field. Okay, but we're not worrying about that right now. So yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, same thing as this, and the cost is the same too, actually, surprisingly. Okay, and I like that they're both on the left, so that will same button really. Okay, cool. Next, level 40, and we don't get anything, but we learn Ruin on the way there. So, and Fey Illumination. Okay, so Ruin 2 is just a stronger Ruin, but I believe Ruin 2 is different than like the last one, because this one is an instant cast as opposed to having actual cast time, and it's weaker. Right. So this one allows you to actually cast on the run, as opposed to what this Ruin does. I was looking at rotations and stuff earlier, and I saw there was something else later, but I don't see that. So here's Ruin 2. I'd like to keep AoE attacks up here. I'm not sure where to put that. I guess I'll do that for the time being. Or maybe I'll do that, because then I can just do that, because it's this or that. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Haven't really thought that through just yet. Okay. Alright, so let's do this and then we will review abilities after. He looks pleased to see you. How curious that you always come at the most opportune times, Samir. 'Tis divine providence, almost. Doubly so since we have both been blessed with a chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I have been studying the section of the Nemean treaties detailing marauder fighting techniques. These fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as distinctions between the various ranges and the attacks best employed when... forgive me. I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have the opportunity to do the same. A Tonberry has been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Starberry is dwelled within the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple... Oh, right. I should have known that. Recently discovered in the wake of the calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Samir? These malevolent creatures have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have posed a major threat to the ancient people, even. They're not bad, though. This is taking place before the hard mode version, where we actually trying to help them at this point. But anyway, if so, then surely facing one in battle will rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I am mistaken, the Tonberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So, we will rendezvous outside the Wanderer's Palace, yes? Sure thing. I don't learn anything in 40, unless there's a trait that I learn. Which I do at 40. I learned this, which increases my damage and healing passively, but I don't know. We'll keep in mind for the time being. Okay. Oh, we have a duty. All right, let's do it. Most likely to have to keep this guy alive, I guess. Well met, Samir. I've only just arrived myself. 'Twas in this vicinity that the Tonberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone far. Funny that it remembers which one I used last. Look, atop the stairs. That's an interesting Tonberry. Peculiar Tonberry, my son, my dear son. At long last, I. The rancor, it rises, it rises. The Tonberry is saying that. It comes. Uh-oh. Alright. I'll keep you alive. Of course, I'm gonna actually help DPS the thing down too, though. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? It would help if my fairy was out. Alright, is he actually gonna heal the, My fairy's not healing, Okay. Get rid of the debuffs. Okay, I need to heal myself, too. Okay, I'm doing a not so great job. Let me take care of you. Let's do that. Let me conserve my mana for a bit. Alright, we got this. Alright, a little tricky there. Again, this is kind of the problem I was running with Scholar. It's just like my What are you doing? Move, damn you! Are they like? Are they scholars in themselves? Like, are the previous scholars? Are Tomberries like transformed humans? Interesting. I wonder. I'm just theory crafting here. Huh. The encounter has rekindled its memories. Interesting. Yeah, so like MP management has been a little bit of an issue, and it's just I've been managing, but again, I don't have all of my tools just yet. Yeah, Sucker would not have helped at all. I don't know, it's just kind of not sure. I thought you can control her. I apologize. I know you've only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Axemaster Wernosian will be disappointed, but there is not we can do. The Tomberry is long gone. Let us return to Limsa Lominsa. All right. So I just need a better way to kind of, I don't know. It's easier as a white mage right now, at least for me, just because it's like, okay, hey, you took this amount of damage, sure, I'll preemptively have regen as an example, but otherwise I'll just heal what I need to. If you're hurting hard, I'll do a bigger heal. If not so much, maybe I'll just do a smaller heal or let the regen do the work for me. So this one was a little bit weird just because my fairy wasn't automatically healing him. only automatically healing me. So that's part of a problem here. The fairy's actually supposed to do some work, but she wasn't doing that in that fight, so it's a little weird. Permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was frustrated, not myself. In the aftermath of Tornborg's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishment. We confirmed the viability of Numian tactics and proved that a scholar and water working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with. Would you not say? And correct me if I'm mistaken, but your fairy regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this was a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater mastery over your minion. Samira, I would hate for a repeat of that incident. Sure thing. Okay, yeah, so we'll pick up more next time we play this on Friday. I'm hoping to get to level 50 by then, but depends how much free time I have between today and Friday, so we'll have to see. Alright, so I already kind of explained Ruin 2. Fairy Illumination increases healing magic potency of all nearby party members by 10%, while they're reducing magic damage taken by 5. So it's a good buff. It's good for other healers in the group to make their healing better. Because it says increasing healing magic potency. That means, you know, the spell, not like how much received. But it also does reduce magic damage taken, so that could be a good thing. So, okay. You know, it's a buff. I just realized. I don't know why. Okay. So here's something I'm going to do. I'm going to take that off. Because it is a buff, I'm gonna put that over here. Okay. Cool. Alright, so with that, we are good with that for the time being. Let us switch over to... I want to leave White Mage for last. So, why don't we do Black Mage first? Because I'm not going to be playing the main story with the Black Mage anymore, for the time being at least. So, we'll just do this, see how the new ability works, and then we'll move over to either Dark Knight or White Mage. Depending on how long this takes. So... Okay. Alright, so we're letting the all the golems congregate into one big massive giant crystal golem thing, in hopes that we can destroy them all in one and prevent the comet that's coming straight for Eorzea from being pulled in our direction. So that's where we left off last time. Let's see where things leave off. Samir, I trust that you have prepared yourself well. Our full musters at Annex Shrine. The hour of our final confrontation is nigh. The Hero and the Beastmen friends are en route to the Forelands as we speak, and I would join them with all haste. Come as soon as you are able. Chitoto will be awaiting your arrival. Okay. Da-da-da. Here we go. Annex Shrine, huh? We haven't been here in a while. Right, they said they're like collecting at the highest peaks available, which is like would be up here really. More so you know, up the mountain more, but they're probably just meeting here and we'll move forward up from here. The golem will not grow too large, will it? I prefer foes to be more compact like myself. Tiny, puny, compact. I hope you're not saying you're puny. To fell the feral golems and cast away the baleful star from the sky. Whatever strength I can summon from within me is yours. Well, it will take all of us. Squawk. Not with fear do the zombies shake, but with passion and exhilaration for the battle to come. Great passion. Tremendous passion. Deep in the mountains, the golems feed on each other with brutal savagery even as we speak, their thirst for power near unquenchable. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Lai. With my own corporeal form having long since faded to dust, it is an honor and a pleasure to see my legacy carried out by women, men, and beastmen after my own. Oops, was I speaking aloud? You can stop gawking at me now. Or have you forgotten that we have an army of power-hungry golems bent on destroying our realm to dispose of? Fortunately, I have already formulated the perfect plan of attack. You three will see to the stragglers still attempting to scale the mountain. I trust you can handle that much? The hero, Samir, and myself will scale the summit, where the oversized, augmented agglomeration of golems surely awaits us. If I may be so bold, Lady Chototo, I would proffer a small amendment to this plan. Somal, as you surely know, is a holy place to all the dragons who call this land home. I am ill-inclined to wage battle without first obtaining their blessing. The elder Seer has told me that Samir has a friend amongst their kind. Perhaps it would be best if we sought counsel of this Vodafnir before we proceed. Yeah, that sounds... I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's hardly the worst idea I've heard today. After all, I couldn't hardly hurt to add another powerful ally to our ranks. What are we waiting for then? Lead the way. Yeah, the dragons are all happy and fine now, in terms of where we are in terms of the story, but, yeah. Let's not ruffle any feathers. A master of the dark arts and a confidant of dragons? You never cease to surprise me. Oh, right, okay. Whew, okay, that scared... I'm not scared, but like... weirded me out for a brief second, because when he said dark arts, I was like, wait, are you referencing the Dark Knight storyline? Because we came here and talked to Vidofnir before as well, but no, we're a black mage, hello. It's a good thing we have you to preemptively clear up any potential misunderstandings. While I'm confident in my ability to eradicate any foe, incinerating the entire dragon would leave an awful mess. Let's not talk in that fashion, Shototo, please. Show some respect. Vidofnir, good to see you again. An unholy menace doth gather in our midst, threatening to summon doom from the heavens down upon this realm. Such is thy plight. I too did sense the presence of an intruder in our sacred home. At first I was content to observe, but the danger hath grown too great. Warrior of warriors, if thou and thine would take up arms against our common foe, thou dost have thy blessing. Well, that's a ringing endorsement if I ever heard one. Hearer, send word to our beastmen foes. We commence the operation at once. There's no time to lose, Samir. Let's make this for the summit and dispose of the abomination that awaits us before the comet gets too close. We ready, folks? This is it. We have a big fight on our hands here. Alright, where are we fighting, though? Oh, we're fighting in, like, the dungeon, which is the one that's up here. And in true, greedy fashion, it looks like a fucking pig. Understood. Play leave the rest to us. Lady Shototo, my colleagues from the observatorium has confirmed your suspicions. On its current path, the falling star will sail wide of us, if by the slimmest of margins, and yet the path shifts with every second, bringing us slowly but inexorably to the brink of calamity. Call it a hunch, but I do believe this imposing fellow might be responsible. Well, I'm glad to see the obvious hasn't escaped you. At any rate, our task is clear. We need only reduce him to dust before he can summon his dear mother any closer. Alright, well, what are we waiting for? Hey, I actually have that staff. Well, Samir, I ready to stand alongside the greatest mage to ever live in battle for the very future of your world. Looks sharp. This is our time to shine. And another copyright strike on my channel because every time this fucking music plays... Don't do that. God damn it. What's this? Look out, my friend. Something comes from above. Oh shit. Ow. A fragment of a comet. Whatever is happening. Oh, is it trying to... Can we destroy it before it... Let's destroy this thing first. God damn it. Okay, that's really annoying. Oh my god, he almost killed me. Okay, I keep losing my fucking, Alright, until we get the thing back, just stick with this. We'll do the next rotation afterwards. Again it comes. Quickly before it... Yeah, not on my watch. Not this time at least. Nope. I one-shotted it. Nice. God damn it, I did it. Alright. Keep me alive, please. Fuck, 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 fuck! What the hell? I tried to get out right away and I... God damn it. Okay, well, try again. No, I'm not fucking reducing the difficulty. Like, I couldn't get out of the thing fast enough. Oh my god, stop fucking... Okay, there we go. Really does speed up my casting. I like that. go. Okay. Oh my god, stop selecting the fucking... Alright, here we go. 1, 2... I don't need another ad on the... There we go. Another one. Less talking, more destroying, I say. Oh, let me move this side over here because I don't want to get hurt. Oh, 2 of them. Fuck me. Oh wait, that's the other thing. Let me Oh my god, another one? Enough of these ads! Oh my god! This is actually a really tough fight. Or not tough, but like, demanding fight, I should say. Alright. There's another one behind me. Let's just do that real quick. Come on. Damn it. Damn it. Whew. Nice boss fight. Wow, okay, that actually maybe I have to focus on that. Now this thing is close. You should see a nice shooting comet, like a rather large one maybe, but hopefully it just passes right by. Hope Hooray doesn't come to this. Perhaps if you had some black magic in your repertoire, but it is no matter. I have the utmost faith that Smear and my efforts were not in vain. The light. The 12 have mercy. I think we're good. Too close for comfort. Here it comes, and there it goes. And with that, my friends, I do believe we've been spared a most crushing fate. Yeah, like, even where we're at, if that hit somewhere in the middle of Eorzea, like, I forgot what they said, they mentioned where it would be. The impact alone would have destroyed all of Eorzea. It's like a megaton nuke, like multiple megaton nukes. I remember seeing something about that, like, if a comet were to hit Earth, how bad would it be? And, whew, the devastation would be amazing. Stand tall, Smear. You and I have saved the world, and I suppose I should thank you as well here for doing a remarkable job of not mucking everything up. Come on, Shitoto, you could just say thanks for keeping our wounds healed. And with that, I believe my work here is done. While I'd love nothing more than to stay and savor our victory a little bit longer, all good things must come to an end. Don't look all sad now. With such promising proteges to carry on my legacy, I can go to rest knowing that I did not mother the art of destruction in vain. You have seen our art wielded for the greatest of good and the worst of evil. Having withstand firsthand your prowess and the sheer strength of your resolve, I gladly leave the future of our arts in your hands. Walk the path well, Smear of the Black. Farewell, Shitoto. That millennia from now, when we have long since faded into a dim memory, those who follow in our footsteps may yet wield their prodigious powers against any who would bring harm to our fair realm. Well, are you good? We have to put the hat back on. Be proud, Smear. Having shared a mind with Mr. Shoshoto all this time, I can assure you that the effuse praise does not come out easily to her lips. I can still scarcely believe she did me the honor of choosing my body as a vessel. Before meeting her in the flesh, in a manner of speaking, I had assumed Death's handmaiden was a little more than a witch obsessed with fire and destruction. It would seem my impression may have been in error. May have been? Does your prudish pig-headed prejudice know no end? As charming as ever, I see. I dare say you can learn a thing or two from your esteemed forebear on how to treat gentlemen. How to treat a gentleman. Oh, is that so? I do believe I treat true gentlemen just fine, as Samir here would know. What would happen if I was actually a female player? I would actually love to see the difference here. At any rate, we are done here. Let us leave the uncultured boor here to reflect for a bit on how to treat a lady. Oh, why don't you two get a room? But let's get out of here. I agree. All right. I know not if our beastmen's friends saw the comet across the sky, but they are doubtless eager to hear tidings of our final battle. Let us go and set their minds at ease. Our beastmen allies await us at Onyx Shrine. We must show word of our triumph without delay. Vidofnir, thank you very much. The presence hath lifted. The unholy intruders defile these sacred grounds no more. Thou served us well, child of man. Well, it's been a pleasure, Vidofnir. Thank you again for your hospitality. We will see you next time. I saw the comet sailing through the sky. Hurtling, shooting, sailing. You are safe, yes? Yes, yes, you are. Squawk, return from battle. Does those friends do? Safe from harm you are. We are. Many golems did come to scale the peak, but they came no more, laid low by our magics. The heavens too are calm. I trust your battle with the great beast ended in victory. Just so, my friends. Not to boast, but even Lady Shototo was most impressed with our efforts. Is that not so, Samir? 3 cheers for Shototo, 3 cheers for Samir, 3 cheers for the art of destruction. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Far be it from me to rain on your parade, but let us not forget that the healer in your ranks played at least a small part in your victory. Yes. Of course. A happy day this is. Fly home to share this joy with his brothers and sisters, those all will. You will visit us all again to share the magical learnings, yes? Till then, friends. I too must take my leave. But know that even when we are apart, we are always stand as one. Till next we meet, my friend. Thank you, fellow mages of the black. I will see you again soon, hopefully. I too must return to Gridania to deliver my official report. I suppose this is a farewell, at least for now. Well, don't let us keep you, though I was wondering if I might express my gratitude to your colleagues at the Observatorium. On behalf of Mr. Shototo, that is. Leave that to me. I fear not all my friends are so open-minded. If they were to learn that I had allied myself with beastmen and practitioners of the dark arts, there's no telling what sort of twisted rumors might spread. But fear not a lie. You have my word that as a healer and a healer, I will do all I can to work towards a day when you and your fellows can stand proud and receive credit for all the good you have done. See you, Zahaya. I cannot bear to say this in his presence, but our hero friend has come quite far, wouldn't you say? I too would do everything in my power to make that day a reality. Get a room, you two. And with that, I do believe our job here is done. Shall we return to the Scarcarium? Yep. Let's do that. Sacrarium. I forgot what this building is supposed to be. Alright, well with that we finally have our level 70 quest done. In terms of Stormblood, we'll be done with Black Mage at least for a while. I'll definitely be trying to queue up for like later dungeons and things like that, but we'll see where that comes up later. Welcome back, Samir. Once again, I must express my gratitude for all you have done, as well as my profound respect. You have mastered our art to a degree that few of us ever attain. While it's not like me to dwell on such matters, I was just reflecting on the hero's words. Once again, the truth of the battle we waged will never be known to those we fought to save. Needless to say, we do not do what we do for the accolades or glory. We do it because it must be done, and to state our intellectual curiosity, and yet it does not sit well with me. No, I cannot just turn a blind eye while the deeds of my friends and mentors are swallowed by history, never again to see the light. When the day will come that we emerge from the shadows, I cannot say. But for that day, and for the eyes of all who would follow in our footsteps, I would put all I have seen to paper, just as Master Kurokok once did. All we have learned of our realm in Arcane, of course, but that is not all. I would write the bravery of the beastmen friends, of our stubborn and self-imported hero, who, against all odds, odds proved himself a friend. Most of all, would write of the illustrious founder of our glorious arts, and the adventurer who she would personally entrust with carrying on her legacy. Why, I dare say the chapter will write itself. One goal and to rule them all done. And with that, we finally get access to the polyglot. Oh, communing with the memory chateau that awakens new knowledge within you. Ooh, that was a new animation. That concludes the Black Mage quest for Final Fantasy 7. 14 Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a productive for Shadowbringers. That's taken care of. You must complete the main story quest, Shadowbringers. I guess this could be the final quest of Stormblood. Interesting. Okay. I am looking forward to that eventuality. You must have completed the role quest, A Tearful Reunion. The role quest? What's that? Once you have done so, the next Black Mage quest will be available from Lalai. The role quest? I'm curious what the role quest? A tearfully... Okay, I'm curious about that, but we'll come across that eventually, I suppose. Anyway, my thing has expanded polygon. There it is at the top. The Enochian bar will fill every 30 seconds. The status the status is maintained. When the crystal at the bottom of the elemental gauge goes pink, you'll be under the effects of polyglot, which allows you the spell Foul and Xenoglossy, which is required at level 80, to be cast. Consuming a crystal. Alright, so Foul... I mean, you know, at level 70, if this was just like the end of the game and I didn't have Shadowbringers, you just want to use it anyway because it's really powerful. Potency of 650 and 25% less for all the remaining enemies. So it's an AoE spell, but there is a Xenoglossy that they mentioned, which you get at 80. It's the same thing. It costs a polyglot, but it's focused. It's a single target. And it's a 750 potency. So this is my hardest hitting spell currently. And even if it's not multi-target, you know, it's still single target, it's still really powerful. So let's... I don't have a level 70 target to practice on, but let's just go to... here. Okay, so I've been wanting to practice with to see the polyglot in action now for the longest time. Now that I actually have it, I've been seeing it so much on like rotation videos and things like that. It's like, ooh, I want to practice with this. Okay, so open up with this. All right, so just normal rotation. 1, 2. And this is why maintaining the polyglot is so important now, or not the polyglot, the Enochian becomes so important. All right, so that's my sound effect. Oh wait, no. Okay, so I wouldn't want to do it then. I want to do it while on fire. $7,000. Ooh, 11,000. Okay. I wonder if that was the best time to cast. I need to find out when the best time to cast that is. 1, 2. Damn it. But it's not... Right, hold on. It's unaspected, so that actually does not matter when I use it. It just... Okay, so it's actually preferable... Well, actually, no. Here, this is an opportunity to test this. If I'm in not fire... The damage is roughly the same, okay. Let's do it again one more time. Yeah, okay, roughly the same. The Astral Fire only makes my fire moves more stronger. So the fact that it's unaspected means I should just be able to cast that whenever I want, which makes sense for me to do it while I'm in ice. If my rotation will allow me to keep doing that, you know, I'll always have one when I'm in my ice phase, then that's like the perfect time to do it. Okay, cool. Let's see, we're at 7 o'clock, which is good timing. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna do the White Mage now, because we'll leave the Dark Knight for next time. So let's go do that now. And then we'll take a short break after we're done with this, just because we wanna... Where am I? It's here. Oh, she's right there, okay. One, because I'm gonna continue playing as a White Mage today for the main story, but I wanna also have all my abilities and stuff, so... Or at least be up to date on the story quest for this. Okay, she seems distressed. What is the problem? Ah, Samira, I'm glad to see you. I'm at my wit's end. Every day I've worked conjuring upon Satch, and she's drinking a potent herbal elixir I've had delivered from Gridania, but still her condition worsens. And watching her mother's health decline is not helping Gatti to master her magics. Void Scents have been drawn by her untamed Aether a few times now, and I've barely managed to fight them off. I've reached my limits, to be quite honest, and I think Gatti would benefit from your calming presence. Will you come back with me to the cabin? Sure. And thankfully, I can fly now, so... I can get around here a lot easier. The precipitant one. Is it this tree? Apparently. Must be a special tree of some sort. Okay, I happen to see this, so I have to fucking grab it now, because I'm not gonna grab it otherwise. Oh shit! What are you doing here? Brother Isumi has found out, Samira. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Did I not make myself sufficiently clear, Sylphie? My permission was contingent upon you promise to refrain from rash and thoughtless actions. Yes, Guildmaster, and I've done my best to fulfill that promise. I swear I give this matter a great deal of thought before deciding it was the best way for everyone. I will not doubt your sincerity, Acolyte. But imagine my surprise when I was informed of your request for an advanced elixir. No mention of such was included in your reports. Thus did I come to investigate. And now I find you concealing the presence of a Pagel. Even from a distance, the nature of Gadi's aura was unmistakable. A Pagel child without guidance is an exceedingly dangerous thing, Sylvie. You know this. Her Aether, wild and radiant, will grow even as she does. And so too shall the power of the fiends which gather to feed upon it. Should Gadi draw the attention of greater void sense, the entire region would suffer from its depredations. I've seen what happens. The worst episodes are when she's overcome by fear for her mother's health. That's why I judge it safer to keep them together. Ah, Sylphie, I had almost forgotten that stubborn streak of yours. But I do recognize that responsibility for this situation falls not upon your shoulders alone. 'Twas my failing as a guildmaster to overlook the birth of a Pagel in the first place. Will you take Gadi back to Stilgald Fane then? Or now? Such was my intention. I followed the whispers through the forest, yet by the time I arrived here, the houses already lay empty. They may have marked my approach. Mean they're not here? Sand shouldn't be walking around with her condition. Her heart is too weak for that kind of exertion. Then we must not waste no time in tracking him down. And not only for Sanchez's well-being, Gadi's concern for her mother would consume her at any moment. Do you know where they might have gone? If they meant to avoid us, then heading north to cross the shallows of the Veladonia River would be their only choice. We should hurry. Alright. No. The problem is with Pagel. Alright. Well, we'll see how this plays out. I imagine they're not going to be very happy about trying to bring back the kid, but if there's something beneficial that can come out of this, without necessarily trying to force the kid to become like... Because there's like the laws apparently about that, like, that they mentioned. We'll have to see how it'll play out, I guess. God, that... Whew. Oh, Gadi's, Samir, thank the gods. I had one of my turns, just a mild one, and Gadi began to panic. We tried to run, but the void sent. Alright, come at me, assholes. What the? Okay, I wasn't trying to do that, but sure. That actually is kind of helpful right now, so help me out. I keep forgetting to rely on my chocobo. Especially on situations where I'm playing by myself. And on my squishier characters here. I didn't need your help, but sure. Thanks. Gadi, calm down. It's alright. We're here now. It's alright. It's alright. Samir, you're here. There were strange whispers coming from everywhere around the house. I got scared, so we ran away. You must be Gadi. Those whispers you heard were the voices of the elements. You need not fear them, though it was wise to heed their warning. Your brother Isumiyan. What do you want with us? It is clear that you are well aware of my purpose here, and understand that you are disinclined to trust the words of a conjurer. But pray believe me when I say that neither Sylphie nor Samir betrayed their promise to you. Simply put, Gaddy's Aether has grown too strong to be concealed. I suggest we return to the house and discuss how best to resolve this quandary, a solution to which we all might agree. It's alright, Mama. The angry whispers are quiet now. We can go home. If Gaddy says it's alright, then I suppose we should go. Okay, back to the house then. And thank God I can fly, because this would have been a lot more painful if I couldn't get around easier. Alright, so, how are we dealing with this? The Guildmaster uses ours to ease the pain in my heart. I feel much better, but he'll not convince me to give up Gaddy so easily. I've never seen anyone with horns like mine before. He feels like a ground at the end of a summer's day. He feels like the ground at the end, warm and comforting. I like him. Brother Isumi questioned Gaddy and her mother the whole way back. He said that Gaddy's connection to her magic is entirely instinctual, which is not exactly a safe method for a child. From what Gaddy and her mother have told me, the girl has received no formal guidance on how to contain her ether. Gaddy's Pajali instincts allow her to suppress her aura when calm, but that will become increasingly difficult as her power grows with age. Eventually, even the briefest onslaught of emotion, a surge of anger, a whisper of fear, will be enough to shatter her control. And that's why I thought it best to teach Gaddy here at home. Unlike other Pajal, she's lived here her whole life here with her mother. Taking her away from the Shanxi now would be disastrous. I know only too well the effects of such separation can have on a child. You agree with me, don't you, Samir? Or do you think we should follow the letter of Ruganian's law? There's always exceptions to the rule. I agree. There's never... You side with Sylphie in this matter. Truth be told, I find myself in agreement. Gaddy's upbringing is an extremely rare case amongst Pajal. It seems that it may indeed be the lesser risk to allow the girl to remain with her mother. Then, does this mean... However, if we are to avoid an escalation of these attacks, I must insist that Gaddy learn the intricacies of her power under official supervision at the Conjurer's Guild. Acolyte Sylphie, I hereby assign you the duty of overseeing Pajal Gaddy's formal education at this abode. Your status as a member of the guild should satisfy the demand of the law and custom, and be sure to thank Samir for his assistance. I would not have permitted the breach of tradition were you not accompanied by a white mage of such high standing. I won't let you down, Guildmaster, or the Conjurer's Guild. Pray understand that this ruling comes with a caveat. If Gaddy does not show marked improvement within the time period I dictate, then I should be forced to relocate her to Stillgate Fane. Thank you, Brother Isumi. This means so much to us. Gaddy, I see you are a kind child who cares deeply for her mother. Yet you must not lose yourself in another's life. Look within, and master the magics which infuse you. Show you are capable of controlling your own destiny, and make your mother proud. I will. I'll do anything to make Mama happy. I don't want to disappoint Sylphie or Samir either. Very well. I'll return to Gridania immediately and prepare an education manual for Sylphie. I'll see the Guildmaster on his way. If you need me, I'll be waiting outside. Yay! This all worked out well, at least. For so long, I've avoided such a confrontation. I did not expect Brothers Isumi to be so understanding. I'll study real hard, you'll see. Mom will be so proud of me. Now I'm looking forward to how this ends in the next quest. I'm so glad that Sanchi and Gadi can live together. Thank you, Samir. Things may have gone very differently if I hadn't had you around to help. Still, we can make sure that Gadi learns to control her Aether before too long. We can only expect so much leniency from Brother Isumi. I say we keep working away at our own studies as much as we can and give Gadi a good example to follow. Makes sense to me. Okay. So... Right, so I have Divine Benson, which I haven't been using at all. I don't like that being over here. So here's... Oh, I'm gonna put this here as a... Oh. It's a shield, so... We'll see how that plays out. Oh wow, okay. It's an AoE. Alright, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so with that, we're good for now. We will move on to the main story. So I'm gonna take a quick short break here while I get some water. Take just a short break to relax my throat of all things. And then we'll continue on with the main story here and we'll catch you up on the things that will happen in between. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. All right, so just in between the last recording, a couple things we did. Oh, right, and I don't even want to be here. Okay, so I was just scoping out the area here, and I realized I didn't explore everything up top here. So everything past up, like this area revealed up to the waterfall that's over here. I didn't explore anything that was past here, and so I decided to check it off because we're not going to be going anywhere. And I realized I missed it because you can look at the map here. And this is the area we were in earlier in the story, and I realized I didn't go to any of this part over here. And we're going to be focusing on this part of the map here at our current levels. So I was like, oh, okay, let me go check it out. And I realized there was I found a Aether current here in the Sleeping Stones. I could have left it, but I was like, you know, there's no point, because then you're just gonna watch me walk from here all the way around just to come get it when I know where it is. So it's like, okay, whatever. We can check it out later once I have flying available. I also realized that the quest over here, Saint Sayer, is a quest I need to do, because that one also has a Aether current, and I apparently missed that one. So before we jump into the main story, I'm actually gonna go do that one now as well. So let's do that first. I would like to introduce you to an old friend. I must have missed it once we were done with like the main story quest here, and we were like, oh, okay, we're ready to leave now and head back. I don't know. Fancy yourself as our village's savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name is Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He kept fighting the good fight to restore Alarana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Where am I going? Okay. So slow. Cynical villager. This old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Why, what's up? Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. This old bugger treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. I'm not a villager, but how long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alarana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, when is this old codger going to stop harping on about the good old days? Time you open your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. It'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sotoilov. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past, those we salvaged from the ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Blaster Girl understands nothing. Of course everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I was told to come listen in on what you had to say, that's all. So you're the lad who's been, who we have to thank for saving Krata. I can tell you more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Well, what do you have in mind? I might be able to help. Alghana owes everything to that quarry. The stones we extracted for solid and pleasing to the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric. They were in their cold, tasteless, metallic buildings instead. They say those look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Godwin began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Roggo's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. The sleeping stones is the area I just was where... If you're gonna tell me to go up there, then I could have actually saved the Aether current till later. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring back 2 Urlith soulstones? I'll forever be in your debt. Yep, okay, so I'm literally going all the way up there. God damn it, okay. I could have literally saved myself some time. Running up there and getting... Well, I went there because I was just curious and I had time to kill. This morning. But still, I could have like, oh, okay, I can sense that there's a current up there. I'll just wait until, on stream for me to actually go pick it up. But I was like, nah, I'll just get it now. Then I don't have to worry about coming all the way up there. Anyway, you'll get to see it now. As part of the, scenery, I suppose. Alright, so those are the 3 towers, and then that's probably the other Castrum. But yeah, you come up here, and then it's just a kind of a hill. Nothing particularly special over here. This waterfall is pretty cool, though. Yeah, so you can go left to go to the top of the waterfall. Or there's this, which I wonder if there's something significant about this. Hidden Tier and Heather Falls. There might be something here, like a quest later at some point, but who knows. So, there's that. Alright. Obtain 2 Earthly Soulstones from Marble thing. So we don't even have to go all the way up top, but I will. Just so you get to see it. So then this just wraps around all the way up here. And then this is the quarry, I assume, that he was talking about, the Sleeping Stones. Because you can see all the chiseled stone and stuff. Alright, well, let's go kick some ass. They are low enough level that it's not gonna be a problem. Oh, what the? How did I switch targets? Sometimes I like accidentally press buttons on my controller and don't realize it. I can already attack you. I don't know why you're hesitating there, Chocobo. Alright, and with that, we're good. So, let's teleport back and get that done. There might be a further storyline with this. I've been picking up a lot of these, like, few quests with Aether currents are leading to, like, actual storylines. Excuse me. Which is curious all on its own. It's like, ooh, you know, I'm half invested to know what happens to them. But, you know, I don't know if I have the time for all of it. Nice to see you return. It'd be even nicer if you had happened to be in possession of a certain stones. Well, there you go. It cleared out the place, as you wanted. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope have shone in the villagers' miserable lives. Okay. I'll pick it up just so I know to do it later. Is oddly confident about his plan's chances of success. Right, time to present these soulstones to the village. Let them know that the sleeping stones is ready to be restored. Although it's been quite some time since anyone here truly lent me their ear, would you mind gathering the villagers for me? In the somewhat distant future, I will do that. But for now, we are good. So, I'm gonna... head back up top. And we'll move on with the story here. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to continue playing as a white mage here. Let's see where things left off. So last time, we finally... or what happened? Right, okay, so, last we left off, we were here at the Peering Stones, which is, Monago's hometown, and we were informed of the threat of the Ananta summoning a primal. So after trying to ascertain the nature of said primal, we eventually went to blows and fought said primal at their home base over here. With that, we averted, you know, major issue, really, and allowed the Alliance to continue to proceed forward into the peaks here without having to worry about having to also have to deal with primals. So, you know, we took a rest, we relaxed, took some time off so that we can, you know, recoup after our trials and tribulations. And since then, the Alliances have been able to freely take Alagiri here, which is a really, like, supposed to be a busy trade town previously, before the Empire took over the area here. So now we're here, and stuff is going on in the back end. We're, you know, is this a trap of some sort? We'll have to find out. But the current plan is, the Alliance is going to storm Specula Imperatoris here, and we're to hold the fort for the time being in case they're trying to trick us for some reason. So we'll see how things play. Alizé is ready to depart Alagiri when you are. It's a shame we won't be picking up any new black mage stuff, but yeah, we're gonna focus on white mage for a little bit. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arvald's squadron. They're already searching other areas, other nearby areas, so we have allies in the events we encounter anything beyond our means. Okay. Da-da-da. Alright. So we have several areas to check out, I guess. Real quick, let me hide that for myself for later. Okay, so we have two areas. Patrol White Rock for Imperial troops. I'm very curious what their plan was. The fact that they would give up a highly advantaged, or rather, it's not like this place is defensive, but this is like one of their last few places that they could protect, I guess. Or maybe they just gather all their troops at Specula Imperatoris so that they concentrate all their forces together. I don't know, maybe that's what the purpose is, but we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. Alright, any Imperials about? There is! Attack! Thank you for regen, my bird. Compared to black mage, white mage rotations is pretty simple. Just put on wind and hit them with stone. Or if you have multiple enemies, use holy instead. Nice AoE, and it stuns, so super easy to fight with the white mage, but you know the goal really is to be healing people, so I'll put that on just so we get more XP out of killing stuff. Just in case we hit a 69 quest sooner than I expect. Although enemy kills were not going to be that that lasts a little bit longer just in case. Ooh, some griffins. True griffin. Whatever that's supposed to mean. He's gonna be aggressive that I have to... Oh, there's Alizé. Okay. Ah, give me a moment, Samir. You good? Say that again if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. That was Arnvald. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Samir? Any troubles? Just a handful. The pair, they must be talking about the... there I was... Don't do it. Fuck me, come on. Why would you put them somewhere where a fate would spawn? That's so annoying. Stop hitting me. the pair that followed us, or was spying us in the fringes, has followed us here. And there I was thinking you might do some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. Yeah, so they're already fighting over there then. Yeah. This is gonna help make my stuff a lot better, so we're just gonna do that for now. Yeah, so what's going... The battle is going. Yeah, no. It's a shame that he lost his arm. Dun, dun. Ooh, you almost got caught. Pippin! Pippin to the rescue!
You've improved.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Looks, nope, that's a skull. No, that's... Never mind.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Hopefully.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
Okay. This makes me feel like I'm in the Praetorium with the music playing. Like, ooh. Okay. But, is this part of their plan? Uh-oh. She's still getting used to her new self, I guess? I was gonna say powers, but we don't know what that is.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
This tone that she's giving right now is actually sending a little bit of chills up my spine a little bit.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to lead the bloody charge, but I have my orders. Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
Really?
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself.
Yo.
I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
This new her is a little scary compared to what she used to be. Oh my god.
Initiate firing sequence.
They're gonna just destroy the whole oh man, I see.
Firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
They were not expecting this. This is part of the plan, I guess. Just lure them all in there and destroy like the whole army, basically.
For us.
Okay.
For our people. For our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Oh shit.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This is Wait. No. Is that what they... Wait. Wait, is she fainted or does she... Is what they are experimenting is giving the echo? Is that what... Okay, this is... They're probably just... Okay. They moved away from that for the time being. And they're about to rain shit down on us right now, which is really, really bad, but... I wonder if that's what they were... Because they've been talking about that even in prior things. They want to make the echo usable, right? For their own purposes. Ooh.
What in the seven hells?
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat. Now! Relay the orders!
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Even the Guardians are like... The Imperials are like, oh god! Holy shit, I was not expecting this. Well, it definitely was a trap. In a way. By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Castrum, Abania. But that was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... Damn it, no one's responding. I don't know if the shell is just being jammed or... The link shell. We have to go right now. They need our help. Shit. The fear in Alice's eyes is unlike anything you have ever seen before. This way, there's no time to lose. Well, I mean, the Castrum's right, the place is right there. I wasn't trying to do that? Fuck off! Sort of like a double wall. It's worse than it looks. He's probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. This is our way inside. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Oh, he's worried about her brother. We need to find my brother. Right now. Yeah, he was definitely there. The lock on the master gate appears to be disabled. You need only pry them open to pass through. Wonder if we'll even see if Imperial's about, though. Speak with Raban. Okay, these are all our soldiers, at least. Mass heal on everybody! I'm curious to look around real quick. He's probably dead. Yeah, there's a tower. It's fucking gone. Pippin, it shall be done. Damn it, I don't see them. My brother or Elise. Maybe the general knows something. I'm glad you're here, Captain. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us, on Specula and Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them, to kill their own men just to kill us. Gods damn them all. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck. But that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating, and many remain unaccounted for. Alize, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Leave it to me. I came as the right job for this class, for this thing here. Heal. Nope. Thank you. I think I managed my own. Good. For a moment there, I thought I would be bound to Fal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? They were thinking to just fucking end it all. That's what they were thinking. This is definitely going to be a big setback, though, depending on what the casualties are. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Algieri's on fire. I'll make it. I'll make it. This isn't someone I know, is it? I hope not. Oh, he's probably unconscious, or hopefully not dead. He says wounded, so... Come on, soldier, wake up! He's okay. Ugh, everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Samir the Knight. Ward of House Fortomes. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then, and now... You can thank me later. I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times. Thank you. Just go, quickly. Conrad! Conrad, can you hear me? Nago, put him down over there. I imagine... Alfino's probably gonna be hurt. Oh, it's Conrad. Shit. Okay, well, there's Alfino. Almighty Raglar. Oh, noble Azim, I beg of you, do not take him from us. Smear, full glad I'm out to see you. Wait, where's my sister? She's looking around for you. It's fine for now. Oh man, if we lose Conrad here, this is gonna be not good.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
Don't talk like that, mate.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
Oh, he's gonna get what he wanted. He wanted to make her the leader.
Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
I'm a white mage. I can heal him.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
F's in chat for Conrad. Meanwhile, in the chaos of Castrum, Abania. Why is there chaos over there? I guess a lot of them retreated over there, maybe? Or they're preparing for a fight too, I guess.
Next round, double the charge.
Oh shit, they're about to fire again. We need to get the fuck out. Estinian?
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
What? Excuse me? What's this about Nidhogg? I thought you were done with this. Oh, they just destroyed the cannon. Good on you, Estinian. Oh, that's so OP.
That's the cerulean pipeline.
What is that staff he had?
Impossible! How can one man shoot the bastard? Shoot him!
Estinian!
My lance has slain far greater beasts.
Well, that cannon's out of operation. Alfino! He's talking about Alfino. Aw.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
Ah, Estinian, you bloody bastard. I love you, man.
The savages are coming!
The savages are coming. Oh. Well, you're not wrong. We are coming. I just don't approve of you calling us savages, though. Well, rip Conrad. You can't. Not now. Well, we have to be strong. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy and this is their That's a little wrong. Because you were trying to convince the skulls. And they were accepting it. The people at the other base said we're the ones who did this. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God is my witness. There will be a reckoning. It's a little inaccurate, Alfino, but we don't know that. He's regaining his composure. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vow for vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will seek Commander Kemp's body. We'll see to Commander Kemp's body. Find my sister and return to Alagiri. I thought I said find Commander Kemp's body. Like, no, we're gonna find... Whatever, I figured it out. Oh shit, I wasn't even... Alright, well, let me get this. Oh jeez. Oh, this is the one I was finding, like, down there. I should be doing this a little bit more often. 500 to the south, which means roughly around here. How many more do I have to find in the peaks? We have 2 more to find. Not that many left. Alize, I found him. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Elfino. Tell me he's alright. He's fine, don't worry. We need to get out of here, though. I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that, what will the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. We need... not sure how to get that. But I'll fly there, eventually. If I remember to even come back for it. What should we do? We got plenty of our own wounded to deal with. Say the word and I'll finish him quick. A wounded Imperial? I see. Really? I'm helping him? It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you were about to slit my throat. To hell's with this. I should be back home in Ilsabard instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Leave him be. We got our own issues to deal with. Mayhaps you'll think better about working with the Imperials. Who would even so much as target their own. So, something to think about. Full retreat. All right, your turn. Get up, soldier. We need you. Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Help you. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Samir? I didn't recognize you at first. Been feeling a bit dizzy, but must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Let's hope so. All right, and we'll just teleport back. Quicker that way. Holy fuck! I was not expecting this though. This turned 180 real fast. I can only imagine at this point they're like, okay, Estinian might join us here soon, and we're gonna have to take the Castrum pretty soon here if we want to stop them from firing on us again. I knew we'd lose people doing this, but him? I'm sure the old bear would outlast us all. I did what I could for those along the way, but some were beyond help. It's all up to us to carry on instead. It's up to me. Samira, we have given our Commander Kemp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when, rites needs to be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. Agreed. How we must proceed. All Alliance resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It's time we spoke with General Alden. Yeah, let's find out what the plan is going forward here. Wait, were they commenting on it? Nah. Grim though it is, the Conjurers have no choice but to impose a rigid triage system when treating the wounded. Under the circumstances, we have to be realistic. Mark my words, when this is over, I'll take the heads of every officer in Castrum, Abania. I'll swing the bloody axe myself if I have to. We lost a lot of men inside the tower. Casualties are still mounting among those who survived. These deaths were heavy on my soul, Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader, he was a patriot, but above all else he was a good man who will be surely missed. One of the many lost this day. I asked for a moment's silence to pray for the soul of the departed. No time for tears, Manago. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when you next face the enemy. It will carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards El Amigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Abania's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without a thought for their own soldiers' safety, we must struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again, mayhaps due to a malfunction? Or one of their officers found his conscience after the first barrage, or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose that moment to disable it. There are many possibilities, but the fact remains that they stopped when logic dictates they continue. Then I'll just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of the resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know you feel, Nago. I do, but I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Papalimo and I arrived at Ragos Reach that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance, and then he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions, but even then, I knew deep down that it was an excuse, that I was still afraid of following my heart, because I couldn't be sure if it was me or for Yida. But then I met someone on the other side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. As we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. Lord Hien? And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and of the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. But don't worry, Nago, I'll come back. I promise. Please just don't do anything rash. That's... While I acknowledge Commander Hex's right to carry out this... Commander Hex's, is that her last name? Right to carry out this mission, I see no reason why she should go alone. Captain, would you go with her? Would have done it even if you asked me, sir. Then it's settled. We'll wait your return. Alright, I guess Estinian is still playing like a bit of in the shadows right now, so he doesn't want us to know we're here, maybe? But regardless, he's helped us in the background here. I understand Minago's concern. If they were to lose another leader so soon after losing Conrad, the resistance might never recover. When did Lise become leader of the resistance? That is... I suppose we have Hien to thank for this too. Conrad did confide to me that he was concerning naming her as a successor, so it didn't come as a complete shock. I mean, it was still surprised, but I've never once doubted his judgment. None of us have. If he thought Lise was the next best choice... than she is. Well, Lise, are we ready? Sorry to drag you into this. It may not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now all I can do is be myself. That is all we can ask for, right? I'll take the materia. Actually, I'm always looking for new fancy weapons that I can always... It's nice, but it's nothing particularly... And I can probably craft it myself, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Ready? If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the Castrum. Nyunkef's Hope. The ship's stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It shouldn't take us long to get there, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it, or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. 1 second, my phone went off. My brother texted me. I'll have to text him back later. Okay. Lise, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I got some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? This is where she officially becomes the leader of the Alamegans here. So again, she's part of the promotional art for the latest expansion that just came out. And all the leaders are listed, you know, including Hien, but Lise is on there too. So Lise becomes she's probably gonna leave the Scions at some point and officially just become the leader of Alamigo? If that's the case, then you know, cool, I guess. Hopefully she continues to be, you know, I mean, all the leaders are, right? They're all continuing to be our allies regardless. Oh, there's one of them right here, jeez. But she probably won't be on the field as much as, you know, the rest of us anymore. But we'll have to see how the story plays out. Okay, we have one more to find to the east. So we'll come across it eventually, I suppose. Because I believe we only had the 2. Yeah, so we have one more left. Okay, and we have a bunch of quests to do. And yeah, that's interesting. Because we have 4 quests worth. So probably 3 side stories and 1 at the final quest at the end here. Ah, that's probably the ship that they were talking about. Okay. I was wondering what that was. Northeast, 200. I doubt it's over here, so it's probably up where it says Mount Yarn. Alright, let's wait for Lise. Well, why'd I use Bennett? I thought I had a different oh shit. You have your own enemy to fight. I'm gonna move over here so I'm not... Funny how the Black Mage is going there, and I'll be normally playing that myself. She's doing... killing the thing faster than I am. She just did the same quest as I did, so why didn't she go forward? There you are. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you met the golems. Looks like the old stars were true, huh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Let's go. I'm glad that she's getting so much characterization in this expansion. Because she didn't really get much in Realm Reborn, and then she was gone for all of Heavensward. So, whew, that took a bit more out of me than I expected. Come on, girl, you got abs of steel. And here she is, Nionkurf's Hope. The arc that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the 6th Umbral Era. What is this, like Noah's Ark? It's coming to think that there was always been people who cared this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help thinking that they must be made up. But the truth's right here, isn't it? I need to take slower reading. Ugh. I don't mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to, sometimes even when you didn't want to. It couldn't have been easy, staying true to yourself, but we're all better for it, me included. I've never been a leader like Conrad, or Hien, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I can be me, and that'll just have to be enough, eh? I think that makes you a good leader all on its own, Lise. You'll be a great leader. Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe the both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Ah, is that smoke from Castrum, Abania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happens from here, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance, Mare, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. To take Castrum, Abania, and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. I agree. We have to tell the others. Come on. Let's head back. Easier down than up, eh? That's not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. And with that, we will take the new weapon for that. Just curious to look at the new weapons here. Kinda eh. There's no time. I accidentally clicked on the screen, so there's no time. Basically, we just need to head back, so let's fucking do that. Guys, this is huge! We need to strike now! I'm really the two of you made it back in one piece. I mean, I'm always am, but it's a little different now, isn't it? Well, did you learn anything of value? Looks like you got something important to say. Yes. Super important. Your return. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Nearing's Hope and spied smoke rising from the Castrobanians' main cannon. I think Marshal Torpedin is right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castrum Abania at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could have simply kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we would dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate the Castrum and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will all at least know that the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the Castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, the men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout Gaia Abania, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who hold menial positions at Castrum Abania and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The Resistance will handle this. You may have recruited those informants, but they'll be just as happy working with fellow Alamegans. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do the right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Elize and Samir, I am sure. Well then, if you all are in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march on the Castrum Abania. Go and may Roger watch over and keep you. Thanks for standing by me, Samir. Together we'll make Conrad proud. Alright, we might have a dungeon here to do soon. I knew the Alliance had spies in Gaia Abania, but in Radiata, impressive. I don't know where Radiata is, so... Oh, okay. Right there. So we might be heading over there soon. I would hope to finish the area here today, but we'll have to see how far we get. I suspect a handpicked contingent of Alamegin Brigade's finest would have been equally, if not more, qualified, but what do I know? My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manner is rubbing off on me. I confess my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Lise, nor less Alamigo. Castrum is the largest Imperial facility in the Peaks, you see, and so the likelihood that Kral is being held captive there is quite high. Dealing with the cannon remains our main objective, of course, but if there is even a chance that Kral may be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. Understood. Alright, yep, we're going to Raditalia. So to review, we are to travel to Raditalia, where we will meet with a contact recruit by Marshal Torpedin's agents. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Samir and Lise were away, so the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatoris or Castrum Abania. Perhaps as a result of this, the Resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Aye, you have the right of it. They got a deal better than most Alamegans, feeding off what scraps the Imperials give them. Damn if I know how Marshal Torpedin's agents got one of them to turn his coats. I understand your disdain, I do, but I also understand their desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadian woman. She will ask us a question. After we answer with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage, right. Put together a squadron, Naga. We'll need them soon. With me, friends. We'll be ready on any time. And with that, we also have some quests available too. So I'm gonna grab that one right now. And hopefully it's on the way and we can go pick this, return it in when we get back. Slaying, aiming. Okay, so we definitely want the Needs help with a rather delicate situation. Hey, your adventures everyone's talking about, aren't you? Just the man I wanted to see. You're a bit of time to spare, I hope. A little. I've seen the bloody miracle we managed to take Alighieri without spilling a drop of blood, but it was all thanks to one man. A man the Alliance would very much like to speak with. Getting him to come in for questioning, however, has proven more trouble than we thought. It's not my place to be dealing with this, to be honest with you, but I think it'd be best to resolve the matter quietly if possible. Things could get messy around here if the Alliance or the Resistance start kicking up a fuss. I'm like to draw attention if I leave my post, but your adventurers are free to move about as you please. So what do you say? Can you give me a hand? Sure, what do you need me to bring him here? Now, I really shouldn't say much more out here in the open. You best go and speak with him yourself. What's his name? He can tell you the rest. Oh, is he literally right over there? Okay. What is he hiding? The adventurous Lord Valbalzar. So they sent you to clean my head then? No, relax. We're not. Brazenbrook sent you to help. Oh, thank heavens. You see, I'm actually a Centaurian of the Garlean forces. Ah, okay. I kind of figured. I was thinking that in my head. Now, before you do anything rash, let me explain. When I learned of the Alliance's forces' approach, I knew we had no way of repelling them, so I ordered all my men to retreat from Alighieri. I then planned to turn myself in, but I ran into certain complications. I can see you're unconvinced. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear what they have to say, I think you'll come to understand why I couldn't turn myself in. Okay. Why? But the place wouldn't be the same without him, and we certainly have no intentions of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. Okay, so he's been helping them out, so people are like, okay, but do they know he's a Centaurian though? Where'd you hear that name? I won't have anyone speaking ill of him. Unless you're looking to pick a fight, you'll keep your mouth shut. Okay, so the Alamegans are the ones keeping it secret from the Alliance. Got it. What do you want with Bout? He's not in trouble, is he? We already told the Alliance scum they can't have him. Seems we're going to be having another storyline here to follow, given how this is going. There you are. Now do you see the cause of for my hesitation? In light of the reaction to being arrested, the Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being, but for all intents and purposes, I am a war prisoner. The villagers initially meant to keep me hidden, but harboring one's enemy is a serious crime no matter whose side you're on. And I've heard what the Alliance does to those who help the Garleans. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. My execution is assured the moment they take me into custody, but if the villagers should take arms in protest, they don't deserve such a bloody fate. I see the problem though, yeah. Brazenbrook has made a valiant effort to assuage the people's anger, but there's only so much a man in his position can do. I know how strange this may seem, but I want you to convince the people of Alighieri to allow for my surrender. I wholeheartedly agree. And if you're doing right by the people here, I see no reason not to. I still don't like that you worked for the Imperials, but... So you'll help me then? Good. For a start, it'd be nice to know why they're so insistent on protecting me in the first place. Oh, you don't know? Though I'd love to spare my blushes and leave this all to you, we need to hear from as many people as we can. How about we both make a sweep of the village and meet back here? Wait, you don't know why? What the fuck? Okay, now I'm really curious. But that will have to wait. We will pick that up on another time, on my own. Okay. Whew, I need some water. Whew. Let me walk, auto walk. Wait, what is that? The magic tech is back? What is that? No, seriously though, what is that? There's a marker here on the... Is that the name of a quest I have? No. Huh. I don't know what that marker is on the map. That's, level 68. So it's a quest, apparently. Oh, that's part of what it is. It's part of that fate. And it's moving there, I guess. So maybe you have to stop it before it reaches the end? Or something like that? Who knows? Not my problem, not worrying about a fate. Okay. Whew. Well, I might need to take a quick break here. Or just a second to step away for a minute. Just trying to avoid the monsters. Because of course they're always... If there were magic armor nearby, surely we would have heard them by now. Keep an eye out, would you? Something doesn't feel right. I know you're out there. See? What did I tell you? Let's continue on to Specula Imperatoris. Alright, so we're like passing through, which apparently this place is now deserted? Installer for Imperial soldiers. Do you wish to enter? Yes, please. Yeah, sure enough, they might be still kind of skulking about here. Don't see anybody. Never mind. Savages. Alright, my chocobo would be really nice right now. And I didn't equip my new gear. I should probably do that. Blocked. Hey, now that looks like an actual white mage. I was like, I didn't like the colors. I like the way it looks, but I didn't like the colors. Now I look like a white mage because I'm wearing white. Funny how that works, right? Holy shit. Whew. That would have been unceremonious ending to our tale. Heh, nothing to it. Of course, there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, they were no match for Lys. Come, Radiata is not much further. Of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Yeah, and see there, the enemies have even started, the monsters have started even coming inside the place here. Surprisingly. Stay alert for soldiers. Okay, first thing, chocobo, please. Help me out in fighting, please. Holy shit. keep my bird alive too while I'm at it. Makes combat a little slower playing as a white mage, but I like playing as white mage. White mage is fun. Fuck off. Alright. Hopefully... And I didn't even look and see where the next one is here. 300 to the southwest? Right, it said it's like over here somewhere. We'll find it shortly. Dommels? Jommels, that's their... different. Okay. I thought they said this was a village. Looks more like a work camp. Nary soldier in sight. Maybe they were called to Castrum, Abania. Chocobo, you're in the way. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see any smoke above Castrum, Abania anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? Hopefully not. Scholar, Astrologian, Red Mage. Yeah, well... And a new weapon for myself? Yes, indeed. Ooh, I love ones that are animated. Okay. What's the plan? Usik is somewhere inside Radiata, and Lise is eager to find her. That we should answer her question with courage. I suppose we'll just have to strike up a conversation with every one of them until we find our contact. Let me know if you find her, and I'll do the same. Okay. So here's Radiata. Anything you need? Give me a hand with my stock and we'll see about lowering my prices. Sure, it will be, well, we're looking for a Rogadian woman. Like her. You've seen any trees in need of attention? Sagging boughs, rooting rots. Okay. Roots. Any luck? No, me neither. Let me go look for my allies here. She has to be around here somewhere. Okay, I need a sec, like I said earlier. Stomach. Okay, we are back. Ooh, okay, sorry about that. Okay, where is... Alright, probably over there, considering, Alright, but where is Alfino? Okay, never mind, stomach. Oh, okay, yep, Alfino. Just wanted to talk to the allies. So I was saying about this woman. Young Hellsguard. Ain't seen you around here. Takes a certain kind of man to walk into a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supplies these days. Better to keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a coward too if you like, cause I'll not speak on it more, at least not here. Outside Radiata, behind those barricades over yonder, on the other hand. Hey, was that who I think it was? I think so. Let's go. Get, well, that's a relief, or a trap. Either way, I'll find Alfina and Alize. We'll meet you there. Let's go talk somewhere quiet. Not full, were you? Good. My allies are coming shortly. Just, hang tight. That all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. We are the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Turpin. Name's Stark. Stark Woad. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about Specula and Imperatoris in the canon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard a soldier talking about while working in the mess. The cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the captain. That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. So it's been like a couple days, jeez. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could be already be fully operational. We need to sneak inside the Castrum Abania to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Okay, we have the dungeon coming up here, it would seem. Anything I want to pick up? Not really, so we'll take that. Okay, well, get out the way, bird. In this deep occupied territory, there are still those who could defy their oppressors. It's thanks to the brave woman like her that we can still have a chance to win this war. I'll tell you, some of the resistance folks can't see the forest for the trees. Ambitioning the occasional Imperial patrol won't change a damn thing. Infiltrating the Castrums and learning their secrets, on the other hand. Oh yeah, that's smart. The price of freedom. Oh no, this is level 69. Okay, as usual, Alfino has a brilliant plan. We had that which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Smear, you and your ever-dependable allies will... I was reading a Reddit post about this earlier today. Anyway, we will enter the Castrum with my sister and I by way of the ventilation ducts leading to the hangars. From there, you will proceed into the weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alize and I will create diversion elsewhere, and in ensuing confusion, Lisa and her unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge on this location, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough? I'll go in brief and I'll go on the details. The rest of you come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitek patrols before you can infiltrate the Castrum. Da-da-da. Oh, and we have another fucking quest to do. Lovely. Okay. Well... Not what I was trying to do. Jeez. Right, okay, we still have 3 more, so... You're not from around here, are you? You never seen Alamegan strike up a conversation with a Radiata resident. But seeing as we're already talking, I have a job that's just for an outsider like you. Talk with the girl behind that building over there and she'll give you all the details. She's a bit testy, mind you. About the bloody time. Here, take the supply crate and trade it with the merchant in Algier for food. He's usually lurking in an alley somewhere, shifty bastard. You'll know him when you see him. Do not tell him a Radiata native sent you. There'll be no grub for us if you do. Really? You want me to go all the way up? Okay. Well, I'm hoping I can get... I doubt I'm going to be able to level up in time for this, but... I might not be able to do the dungeon coming up if I don't hit 69 here, so... You want to trade? You show me the goods first, then maybe we'll deal. God, these are military issue Mark XIV sedatives, high quality stuff. Someone snatched a batch a while ago, but you wouldn't believe how quickly Imperial medicines sell. Folks are always on edge around here, you see, never knowing when the Empire might decide to launch an assault. Some get so worked up that they can scarcely sleep without a little alchemical encouragement. How much do you want for them? I'm a bit curious how you came by this stash, but I'll take it off your hands all the same. Food? That's it? Just food? Alright, well, here's a stack full of assorted edibles. Nice doing business with you. I just realized my problem. I have to walk all the way back. Can I... I don't think I can actually go up from this direction here. Those look like cliff faces, so... We are forced... to walk backwards. Or back, at least. Alright, well, hang tight, I suppose. Ugh, stomach. I don't know why my stomach's upset today, but I'm good. Gotta walk all the way back. And we're gonna have 2 more quests to do after this, so we'll see how it plays out, I guess. Oh god, oh. Okay. Whew, that was painful. Again, I don't know why my stomach is acting up. Okay. Did you get the food? Tell me you got the food. Sack of foodstuffs. Oh, praise the heavens, and praise you too, stranger. This will be the first proper meal we'll had in days. Go back and speak with my large friend, if you would. I'd wager he'd like to show his thanks as well. Hey, I am glad to help. Surprised to see us trading in Imperial supplies. My quick-fingered friend once worked in a storeroom in Castrum, Abania, and swiped those sedatives before she left. This settlement's full of those as used to labor for the Imperial army. The folks in Algiri may have traded with the Empire, but even they spit on Radiatans, the army's whipped curs, they call us. That's why we need you to make the deal. If one of us dared to set foot in the town, they'd chase us out with a hail of stones or worse. But now we can eat our fill, get our strength back, and try to move on. Kind-hearted heroes like you are a godsend. That's nice. Well, there's the Castrum entrance, is right there. Wait, the quest is 69 though, right? Yeah, so I might be able to like do it, but I'm not gonna be able to. Again, I'm not gonna be able to actually do the dungeons though. As I've learned recently, I can actually do the quest, but I can't turn it in. Not today, asshole. Search for Imperials between Radiata and Castrum, Abania. Oh, we're just taking care of any forces that are on the way, at least. You know what? I just got fucking emotional. They call it the mission price of freedom, which is really like not emotional. That's not the right word, but like. When I think of Price of Freedom, when I hear that phrase, I think of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. That's one of the name of the songs. One of my favorite songs, really. I just think of Crisis Core and how it ends. Let me just move up a bit just so I unlock the... Alright, so that's the way to the locks. Oh, okay, I see the entrance there. This is the Castrum here for sure, coming up in front of us. But this is just the entrance we're going to be taking here, I guess. We're going to be entering through the ducts. Alright, with that, we might actually have to call it a night because, almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend up ahead. The last patrol should be here any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they keep to their usual schedule. Might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case. Hope is here there's not too many of us for us to handle. Quickly and quietly, so as to not raise the alarm. You know it. Enemy sighted. Attack! Oh, you want to stun me? Oh, you dare approach me? Alright. And anyone else coming about? No? Alright, we're clear. By Rogler, I knew you were a lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Smear's the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we have learned something from our time in his company. Now, where's the entrance to the ducks? Right behind you. I mapped the branches, so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars or any other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Samir, we shall divide into 2 groups and proceed via the separate routes into Castrum. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lise and her men. If there's anything else, I'll return to the resistance forces and show them to the entrance. May Rogler's guide you to victory. Okay. Well, we might have a dungeon right at the beginning of next stream. This is your last chance to make any preparations, Samir. When you and yours is ready, we shall begin. Oh, I'm ready. Kinda. I just need to have my, you know... I'm a little wee bit underleveled for this. Unless I change over to my Black Mage and do it that way, but... yeah. And the queue time... yeah, and it's just 9 o'clock now, so... maybe, I guess this is okay to end here, and we'll pick this up on Friday. We'll do this first thing on Friday. Oh, after we do whatever dungeons and whatnot. I just need to level myself up to 69, which shouldn't be too bad to do. Like 1 dungeon's worth, and on Friday we will pick up with some more Scholar. I'll hopefully have up to level 50 ready. We'll finish up Dark Knight, because we had to also have the level 68 quest for Dark Knight to do. So we'll do that. And then we'll come back to White Mage, and then do the dungeon here, and push forward with the story. We made some good progress. I was hoping to have the place finished, but... maybe not. Let's see. There's still one more. 300 to the west. Let's do that real quick, because maybe we can get that one out of the way. And we can get the rest of this map filled out too. So we'll do that real quick before we end off the stream here. The thing should be... this should be the last of the map that we need too. 100 to the west. Hopefully it's not up there. Wait, no. Oh, no, it's right there, literally in front of us. Okay. So that's literally the last one I have to find here. I believe. Yep, okay. And that area was revealed, but we have a little bit more at Cold Hearth, whatever that is. Considering there is a thing here, that means we probably have a place here that will be coming here in terms of the story at some point, maybe. Maybe once things have settled down with invading the Castrum. But regardless, I'll just have the map revealed now. I won't have to worry about it. Seems to be another Alamegan home. Yeah, just a farm village. Okay. Okay. With that, we're good for now. So again, thank you very much for watching. This has been Samir the Knight. We'll pick up again on Friday. And as a reminder, and in the chat, there's a link there for the straw poll for the next Backlog Wednesday game. We'll pick that up on next Wednesday. So just either click on that link and let me know your opinion, or join on Discord and go from there. Links below. What was that? Why did it say welcome to chat? Did I disconnect or something? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, so you can join on the Discord if you want. And Easiest place to get alerted when I go live, but also follow me here on Twitch, and that's the easiest way to get notifications as well. You can also sub to me on YouTube. I upload all my VODs there. And yeah, I'll pick this up on Friday. Thanks again for watching. This has been Smear the Night, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.